Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. If you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a pre-fight show for UFC 191. Johnson versus Dodson for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. This fight, a lot of people are picking the underdog, John Dodson, to win. But I think that Demetrius Johnson gets it done. I think he gets it done by, I would say, man, it's a tough one. Yeah, I would say Demetrius Johnson gets it done by late stoppage, 4th or 5th round submission. I see this as shades of the last fight, where Demetrius Johnson wins every round convincingly and then gets a finish at the tail end. Johnson's known for late stoppages. I don't think he'll get a quick knockout here, but I think that he will for sure be able to get a finish late in the fight. I think Demetrius Johnson's way better than he was the first time he fought John Dodson. I think John Dodson's gotten better too, and I think if anyone will be a difficult challenge for Demetrius, it's definitely going to be Dodson. So yeah, I'll say about 4th or 5th round submission win for Demetrius Johnson, and thus get his 7th title defense in the flyweight division as champion. Yeah, then in the co-main event we have a heavyweight clash with Andre Arlovski and Frank Mir, and this one, for me, it's hands down, Andre Arlovski gets it done, 1st round knockout. I think Frank Mir will try to use his boxing, which has gotten better, but I think Andre Arlovski's on a tear right now, and it's going to be Arlovski's night, and there'll be a setback for Frank Mir for sure, but yeah, I think after this win, Andre Arlovski quite possibly could be the #1 contender for the UFC heavyweight title. Yeah, I think Andre Arlovski is on a tear and he's ready for that belt. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give it to him, give him the title shot. But I think with this win, enough's enough. He definitely will get the title shot. And I think it would be a good rematch, him and Verdum. And if Kane wins against Verdum, then Kane and Arlovski I think would be a good matchup too. Yeah, then, so I'm picking Andre Arlovski wins by knockout in the 1st round over Frank Mir. Then in the light heavyweight division, also on the main card, we have Anthony Rumble Johnson versus Jimmy Manuwa. Yeah, Jimmy Manuwa has height and reach on a lot of his opponents, this fight being no exception. Anthony Johnson has power in his hands and he has experience. Jimmy Manuwa, he's the guy that, he gave some problems to my boy Alexander Gustafsson in their fight, and Jimmy Manuwa's a tough guy. You can't overlook him. Don't be fooled by the rankings. Jimmy Manuwa could stand and bang with the best in the light heavyweight division. I think, though, Anthony Johnson gets it done. Anthony Johnson, I think, gets it done by knockout in, well, I'll say the 2nd round. I think there's a feeling out process in the 1st round, and then Anthony Johnson goes for the kill. So I got Anthony Rumble Johnson, 2nd round knockout in this fight. Then, in also the light heavyweight division, also on the main card, we have Jan Blachowicz versus Corey Anderson. Yeah, Corey Anderson, he's a winner of the Ultimate Fighter Season 19 in the light heavyweight division, along with Eddie Gordon on that season. Yeah, Corey Anderson, though, I just think that Jan Blachowicz has the experience and the knockout power, and he gets the knockout. I think this could easily turn into shades of the Corey Anderson John Vellante fight where Gian gets late stoppage, and I think Jan Blachowicz, yeah, he can be knocked out. I mean, Ilir Latifi knocked him out, but I think stylistically it's different, and I think this fight looks, yeah, you know, I mean, oh, this one's a tough one because they're both good, like evenly matched fighters. Oh man, I mean, Corey Anderson, you know, it's like I would say he was definitely the more dominant Ultimate Fighter winner. Oh, obviously, than Eddie Gordon on season 19, and yeah, Corey Anderson, you know, he's a beast, but oof. I think the striking experience of Jan Blachowicz gets it done. I think he wins. Yeah, I'll say second or third round. I'll say third round knockout on this one for Jan Blachowicz. I think, man, it's just like Corey could use that reach, but yeah, I'll go with Jan Blachowicz on this one, third round knockout. And then also on the main card to kick off the main card in the women's strawweight division, we have Paige Van Zandt versus Alex Chambers. Now, Alex Chambers, you know, she's up there in age as a fighter. I think, you know, just the cardio won't be as there as Paige Van Zandt. I mean, Paige Van Zandt's in her early 20s still, and she trains at Team Alpha Male. Yeah, you know, I'll go with Paige Van Zandt on this one. This one's pretty easy for me. I mean, Alex Chambers not a bad fighter, but I mean, I think she got lucky in a couple of her wins, and yeah, you know, she had that terrible loss as Aisling Daly, and yeah, I just think that Paige Van Zandt's right now on a tear, and this will be another big win for her, and this moves Paige Van Zandt up the ladder. Yeah, I'll go with third round knockout in this one, if not unanimous decision, but I'll lean towards third round late stoppage for due to strikes, basically third round knockout for Paige Van Zandt in this one. Yeah, but it'll be tough in the first round, I think, but then the second and third rounds it'll be dominant. And there you have it. There's my picks for UFC 191, Dodson versus Johnson. So stay tuned for my post-fight show in the coming days after the fight. And until then, see ya.